Hi guys, I am back with another video. I figured today's video would be very cool. I came across this website that gives you a character profile, so I'm going to do all of the Walking Dead World Beyond, and I will link it in the description below. So yeah, I've done this once before with all the Fear the Walking Dead cast when it came out for season 1, so I thought I'd do this again for the World Beyond characters that we got. So we got 8 total to come across of that we have seen so far that they showed. So yeah, before we dived in, I want to warn you guys, I'm sorry if I butchered their name somehow, so you're fair warning. So yeah, fair ado, let's dive on in. So we're going to start out with one of the sisters. Her name is Iris. So it talks about that she is one of the 2 of the survivors of the outbreak of the Walking Dead World Beyond. She is the adopted sister of Hope and the daughter of Leo and the leader of Camp Colony. One of the 3 cities and part of the Civil Rebellion Military Alliance. And then it talks about Iris is a well-liked, above-average high school student who spends her decent time in the world-ending living in a reality safety with her adopted sister behind walls of the Thurian community. A community that itself a settlement to a event larger survived city, a smart and non-citizen student leadership. Iris is proud to be following in her scientist father's footsteps, is to one day far in the future help bring back the world it was. So, and then it talks about she's about between 16 or 17. She's a student before the apocalypse, and then it shows her family. Her mother is Kari. Leo is her father, and Hope is her adopted sister. So, she overall is a very interesting character that's to see on the show. So, yeah. So, the character Hope, she's the adopted sister of Iris, and her adopted father is Leo, and her adopted mother is Kira. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, it talks about that she is in the same community with her sister and stuff. And it says, Hope is Iris' rebellious, troublemaker, fun-loving sister, convinced the world is doomed. Hope lives for today's stunning responsibility in favor of partying and having a good time. But under earth, her carefree, live for today attitude. Hope is haunted by her dark secrets, something that she keeps hidden from her sister and other people around her. She's about the same age as Iris, about 16 or 17, and she's also a student. So, Hope's character, I think, will be very interesting. From the titles and the synopsis, I've done a video. I will link it in the description below, and it talks about a lot from them. Title and synopsis stuff that there's one particular character, and I think it's Hope. We'll probably see a lot of her past trauma, why she's adopted out in her situation pre-apocalypse. So yeah, that is Hope. So this is Leo. This is the father of Iris and adopted father of Hope. So his character, overall, it says he's the husband of Kira, and like I said, and then he is also the leader of the campus colony, one of the 3 part of the Survivor Network Alliance. And when this says over review, it says Leo is a solid family man, respects professional with a gentle heart, and unwavering opportunity for their future. He risks his life to save people he cares about. So it says his age is about between 40 to 50. He's a professional, like a teacher, pre-apocalypse, and he's the leader of the Camp Colony. And it just talks about like what episode he's going to be premiering, and all that. So, yeah, his character is very interesting. What I've heard of from all the teasers and trailers from World Beyond, that the two sisters goes find him, so something's probably have happened to him, so he might not be in the community where they're at. I don't know. Very interesting. So that is Leo. So the character Huck is a very interesting character. So here is her profile. It says Huck is a friendly but tough as nail community security officer with a woman's spirit and drive sense of humor. Department experiment, I think. Some of heroic things come out this way. She's managed to keep her faith in people, and it pays off. She frequently believes that if people work together, they can come a great thing, including the possible that one day, generation from now, they can brought the world back what it was. So she is a security officer, so I guess she's the partner with Felix, so she's early 30s. Before Apocalypse, she was a sniper for the U.S. Marines, and now, like I said, she is a security guard for the camp colony. So she looks like she's one of a tough cookie, very like a badass character to see on the show. So I'm very interested to see her character on the show. So that is Hunk. So Felix, his character overall is a security guard and survivor instruction for the camp colony, one of the 3 cities of the range. Felix is described an honorable man of his word who isn't afraid to fight others' safety and comfort. And it talks about pre-apocalypse, as Felix lived with his family but later kicked out of his home after coming out as gay. Homeless and vulnerable on the street, he was adopted by the professionally Bennett and his family. They give him a lovely home and accept him as who he is. So he's going to be another person that's going to be connected to with Iris and Hope and stuff. So, yeah. His age is 30, and what he is a head of security of survival instruction. So, yeah. So, he's a very interesting character, and it looks like he works with Hunk and stuff. So, they are, like, probably work together and stuff, and so I'm very interested with his character, how he's going to react with Hope and Iris, probably after maybe they go out and adventure and he has to go find them and stuff. So that is Felix. So Silas, he is a shy, soft-spoken, honking 17-year-old who works as a community citizen as a janitor. A year ago, he was transferred from the nearby surviving city, and rumors of a violent past followed. Some started calling him a monster. Others shunned him completely. When Silas learned about Iris and Hope's cross-country experience, he jumps at the chance to join them, eager to prove that he's not a person that everyone thinks he is. So he's about 17 years old. Before Apocalypse, he was a student, and now he is a janitor. So, from his characteristics, it shows that they have more community size than that Iris and Hope is. So, and he looks like he's a very interesting kind of a guy. Like, he probably has gotten a lot of trouble, and a lot of people just don't trust him and stuff. So, yeah, that is Cyrus. So this is Elet's character. So he's thoughtful, analytic, and intelligent. 15-year-old Elet is both a unique, innocent, and wise old soul, and an old friend to the Apocalypse. And then this talks about his humor kind is only a few years or so that he takes peak. He's unknown before the Apocalypse. Elet was born as scientist parents and became of his parents' team to see the world as a present, present, and option. And then it just talks about his outbreak. His parents had died. Both of his parents died during the outbreak and stuff. So it just talks about that. And he is a karate instructor at the camp. And he's 15 years old. So that's very interesting to see how he interacts with the other groups while he joined with ours and help on their journey. So that is Elet. So this is Elizabeth. Her overview of her character is she described as a charismatic leader of the large Sophatic and formant force. So she is a lieutenant of the colony of the Civil Rebellion military. And we don't know nothing about her prior apocalypse, that judged by her accent she grew up in England. So it's interesting that and she's in her early mid-50s. So yeah, I'm interested with her character, how she is a really powerful leader and stuff, and how she plays as a leadership in the communities and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video with all the character profiles for The Walking Dead World Beyond. We might get more characters when we get into the show and stuff like that, and I'm very interested with each character that I came across, done profiles of how they interact with other people, what's their role in what they got in the communities. And yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you guys thought and opinion. Also, if you're new to my channel, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for you guys to keep up with new videos, and I'll check you guys out in my next video.